Do you think you could hunt an animal?
Could I? Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
With a bow and stuff?
I mean, I'm not saying I could hit it.
Yeah. You wouldn't have a problem killing an animal?
No.
Okay.
I love animals, but if I have to fucking eat or if it's going to try and kill me, and I also think it's really stupid that I don't know how to hunt. I think
Yeah.
it's really stupid that I don't know shit about guns. I think it's really stupid that I never did any martial arts shit up to like a decent belt just to be like, proficient. Like I think all of that is stupid. And I think that like with most shit, there's a ridiculous stereotype um, with like gun owners and stuff. But on the other side, they do have a really bad timing. I guess because when bad shit happens with somebody with a gun, they immediately go after gun rights. So then they have to say something. So it's just like, there's a lot of like, I'm one of those guys where, yeah, I think you should have something in your fucking house to protect yourself. But like, I also draw the line. I would definitely draw the line on like, I don't think you need something that you then as one person could take out an entire fucking mall. And there's nothing anybody can do about it until the fucking cops get there. Because then it escalates to then open carry, and then we're all walking around like fucking high noon. And I don't think most people have I know me with my fucking temper, I should not be walking around. I would definitely brandish a weapon. I'm not saying I would shoot somebody, but I don't have confidence in my temperament. It's a ridiculous, ridiculous, ridiculous fucking responsibility owning a gun. And I think like it's like, look at stand-up comedians. There's a lot of comedians that love it, but there's very few that like have that need and that hunger and that respect. And like, I mean, dude, I mean, I'm gonna pat myself on the back here, but I can literally walk into the biggest fucking hell room ever. All right. And when I walk in, when I see like the mic stand and the mic just sitting in it before the show, I still get a little like, I get like that, like I nerd out about it.
Yeah.
Like, look at these fucking animals. Look at this whole situation that's completely not set up for this. And then this human beings are going to walk up there and just grab that microphone and somehow try and turn this shit around. And it's just like, I don't know. There's just something so fucking awesome about that. And I think that there's with everything, gun owners, hunters, or whatever, there are those people like plumbers. There's the guy that does it right. And then there's the guy who just fucking does it the way my fucking house was done. Sorry. There's the Richard Pryor of everything.
Yeah.
And then there's like the pop singer of everything. So I think the problem with guns is that there's too many middle acts that that have them. And they are open micers that have guns, and then they give like, legit gun owners, people who grew up with them, respected them, and all of that type of shit. My big thing about a gun is I don't understand. Like, I have it in my house for protection, but then it's in the fucking safe. Like at night, I want that thing loaded right on the nightstand. But then I'm worrying if some guy comes in the house and he's got his soft socks on and he's tippy toeing up, and then that thing's sitting there like a fucking hors d'oeuvre.
Yeah.
What if you're thrashing about or you start sleepwalking like Mike Birbiglia?
He's someone who should not own a fucking gun.
Pick up a gun and fucking blow your brains. There's a lot of, it's like having a tiger for a pet. Nah, it's probably a bad analogy, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I have the thumb safe where it does your fingerprint. But
now you just wiped your nose. Would it work? Do you have to wash your hands before you do it?
Nope. It's just like your iPhone. Just tunk, and it just funk. Gun flops out, loaded, one in the barrel.
See, there you go. Problem solved.
Oh, I have been I've been very lately. We're dealing with some issues of
That's my
some,
favorite thing you've said today. I've
what?
been very lately.
I've been very lately. I'll just say we have guns all around the house right now.
Well, that makes sense. I mean,
Yeah,
you're either gonna do it or you're not gonna do it. You either have to go fucking Born Identity or not. Like, what are you doing?
yeah.
Hey,
You're gonna. You better be ready to use it if you pull it out.
all right. Now you asked me if I could shoot an animal.
Yeah,
Could you shoot a person?
very easily.
Very easily. Yeah. I
Very,
don't
very
want to get your
easily.
fucking gun
If
like
I if I ever had to pull my gun out, it would only be if there's I would only ever pull my gun out if there was someone in my house. And if there's someone in my house, especially in today's what's going on with social distancing, if someone gets into my house, I have no problem shooting them.
all right. What if someone was just on your front yard and they were just screaming at you, trashing your act?
Then I would just go out and argue with them. It's crazy, man, that the people lately that I've been looking that will trash your act, and then you go to and it gets you so upset, and then you go to their thing and they have 6 followers, and you're like, oh, you don't even count. Like, no one heard your opinion.
I like those guys. My favorite ones are the ones on Twitter when they really rip into you, and then if
Yeah,
you they have like just the egg, like no picture,
yeah.
and then zero followers, not following anybody. It's like, oh wow, this guy hates me so much, he or woman, that he just started an account specifically to trash me, but was so afraid that if I just had a little bit of information, the person's name, their Twitter handle, or their fucking face, that I would trash them. So I always found that as a level of respect. Okay, here's the kind of people I could shoot. The obvious. Naked pedophile
Oh yeah,
running up my walk, screaming, I will rape you all.
yeah.
No problem. Fat people.
Because it's
Because
easy,
I don't really want to kill somebody and have that hanging over my head. And I just feel like a fat person could really take a shot because they
and they're already got 1 foot in the grave.
well, they kind of got that level of blubber, you know what I mean? And I just feel like it's not going to get to the vitals. But a fat person, you don't have to do much.
Yeah,
You just gotta like slap that belly, get that weight rippling. I don't know. It's a very like I think you watch enough movies, you think he can do it. But I remember one of the big disappointments was this rapper came out and he was a boy soldier in Africa and just killed all kinds of fucking people. And before I listened to his album, he said he was talking about all these rappers that were at that time with the gangster rap shit. This is a long time ago. Were bragging about killing people, and all of that type of shit. And he goes, if you've actually killed somebody, he goes, you don't brag about it. He said it haunts you. And I never forgot that. I was like, wow. And then I listened to the album and like, this is 20 years ago and the producer wasn't good. So I was like, fuck, this is going to be like the
yeah.
real deal. So his rhymes and shit were all right, but like the producing stunk. I hope he doesn't see this.